Well, hello there. Carol Dockum here with Beautiful Faces Going Places Women's Success Network. And I am so excited today. We are continuing with our business spotlight series. And here at Beautiful Faces Going Places this month, we're also hosting some, hang on one second. Okay, we're also hosting our Fall into Success series, and I'm just excited to be able to showcase and highlight our success team members. And this beautiful lady here, Maxine Serrano, is one of them. She happens to be on our success team, and we're here to really celebrate her and highlight the fabulous services that she offers as the Inbox Chick. So Maxine is the owner of the Inbox Chick, and she's got an incredible backstory as a former corporate executive assistant, office manager, and strategic events planner. In March of 2020, she found herself laid off from her corporate job, trying to figure out what to do, what's next. And she decided to leverage and really package her years of experience working in corporate world to launch the Inbox Chick. So with that, she helps her clients, small business owners, right, manage their inboxes and social media, as well as now offering English, Spanish translation services. So she does a whole realm of special services to really help small business owners manage their inbox, their back office, their micro tasks, so that they can focus on their zone of genius. So please help me welcome Maxine Serrano.
Oh my God, Carol, that was an awesome introduction. You covered it all. We're done.
Okay, we're done.
That was awesome. Yes. So like you shared, Carol, I lost my job in 2020. It's been an amazing journey these past 2 years, even from when we first met, Carol, and I joined the team. So much has changed. I think, as business owners, we're always learning and evolving and changing. And so I'm definitely in that season right now. So there's definitely a lot of change and things going on. But three things I definitely wanted to share today. Yes, we do offer the services that you mentioned. Our niche is the email inbox and management. That seems to be a really sticky point for a lot of people. Their inboxes are out of control. And it does cause anxiety. I know when I can't find things that I'm looking for, it's frustrating, and it kind of makes you look unprofessional when you don't know where your things are, if you don't find that email or that calendar link. So it's super important that our inboxes are maintained. And so that's where we come in and we help business owners kind of get control back of their email inbox, making sure their calendar appointments are on their calendar and ready to go. And then we are starting to offer translation services. I have a great team, and there's a young lady that I'm working with, and she does offer translation, whether that's documents or maybe even getting on a call with a client and you just need someone to translate in Spanish, we can offer that. So super excited to bring that on to my program and offer that as a service. So it's been great. But some of the tips that I just wanted to share today, because we kind of talked about some of these, I think for me, when I started my business, what helped me the most, the number one thing was taking action. I feel that that's just part of my personality, who I am. When I am going to make a move or do something, sometimes it's not to my benefit, because I may move a little too quickly sometimes and then have to backtrack. But I think taking action, an idea or something comes up that you're interested in, it's important that we take those steps and make the action plan, because if it's all in your head or all on paper and you just keep thinking about it or wanting it to be perfect before you put it out there, it really delays you or causes you fear and anxiety where you don't make those steps. But I think a lot of times we just take those steps and jump in with 2 feet. It could be a benefit. And that has definitely been the case for me. When I got laid off in 2020, that was March of 2020, by April, the next month, I was up and running. Not that I had everything in place or I had clients or anything, but I just took the action steps to get going. So for me, action is super important. One of the other things is having a good process. When you're starting a business and you have people that you're working with or working with you, it's important to have good processes in place. It makes your life easier. It makes tracking easier. It makes the people that are working with you understand what their role is and just be really clear about the work and also your style. You know, everyone is very different in how they approach work. And so it's super important to have those processes in place so that your team understands how you work and they can provide good service for your clients and even for you. And then lastly, the third one is continual learning. It is so important. I can't stress it enough, how important it is that we're reading about business, that we are listening to podcasts that are going to feed our mind, you know, to think differently. Business is always growing, it's evolving, it's fluid, it's never stagnant. Once you become stagnant, then your business becomes stagnant. And that's when you start losing clients or you're not getting new clients because you're not able to offer maybe the newest technologies and things like that. So it is super important as business owners that we're always learning. So those are my three things that I could think of, Carol, when we were talking, and just some of the things that have helped me in business. And do I have it all together and it's a perfect model? No, it's always evolving, always moving, always learning, and always refining it till, you know, you have a great process.
I love that you shared those 3 success tips. And I can say, I can vouch for you. I can say that you've actually implemented those 3 success tips because I've seen you learn and grow from the launch of your company of March of 2020 to where you are today.
Yes.
At, you know, servicing your clients. I'm going to say you are 5-star, and the consultations that you and I have had have impacted my business tremendously.
Awesome.
So I thank you for that, for those strategy sessions that we've had together. But you're right. I love that you shared. The first one was really taking action. And I've got to say, I know when I launched my company 3 years ago, prior to that, I had spent 2 years building my business in
Wow.
my head
Yeah,
and
yeah.
researching and, you know, 2 years. And that was 2 years of lost time because I wanted everything to be perfect and in place before I pushed that go button.
Yeah.
And what I've learned from that is that that wasn't necessary. I
Wow.
already had all the skills, the experience, the
Yes.
background to launch, just like you did. So I just applaud you for being a fast action taker and
Thank you.
having faith in yourself and belief in yourself and creating the inbox chick. And you know, as you said, 30 days later you were in business, right?
Yeah.
And then I think about, you're absolutely right. We are continuously evolving and growing and tweaking along the way. And I think that is one of the biggest lessons I have learned personally. You know, once I pushed that button and launched my company, I think about, I've already gone through 4 websites in 3 years,
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
and just tweaking, evolving and changing as my clients and customers and my members, you know, their needs change,
Yeah.
the market changes, right? We've all experienced, you know, post-COVID. Now we all had to, yes, pivot, adapt, innovate, and embrace this virtual online world. And in my mind, it has been a blessing. It's a silver lining
It
in all
is.
of this, the opportunities that we all have as small business owners and entrepreneurs, really to leverage technology and you know, offer our products, goods, and services to really the
The
masses.
world. Yeah. Yeah. You're
But the
right.
key is to make sure people know about you, right? Who you
Yes.
are, what you do, and the problem that you solve. So thank you, Maxine. Those were 3 phenomenal tips. And your last one was continual learning. And I don't know about you, but I love education.
Yes.
Um, Years ago, I was a adjunct professor, so I taught marketing, advertising, and
Oh,
consumer
wow.
behavior. So I love to learn.
Yeah.
And as entrepreneurs, small business owners, we must continuously be learning,
Yes.
educating our minds, and you know, just learning what's new out there. What are the new tools? How can you improve your, as you mentioned, systems, processes? There's always room for improvement and growth, you know. So I so appreciate that success tip. I think that is so important.
Very. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. So let's talk about what happened yesterday with Facebook and IG and WhatsApp shut down for 6.5 hours. I just think about, I am so grateful to social media and, Facebook, because it has allowed us all to connect
Mm,
with people around the globe and, uh, you know, create relationships, new friendships, and share, our products, goods and services, our businesses, um, with a greater market reach. So I so appreciate that. But I know it shut down, and I think it's a great lesson for all of us if we are
mm,
really relying on one platform to
that's right.
host our business. That's not a very good strategy of putting all of your eggs in one basket. So
So true.
let's
Hmm.
just talk about that, because I know you offer social media management services as well. And
Yeah, no, it's super important. I think social media has become a huge part of our life. I mean, especially during the pandemic. I think a lot of small business owners maybe didn't really utilize social media. So it has become very important for small business owners to get their message out there, to get people to understand what it is that they do and really showcase that, right? But like you said, we don't want to have all of our things in one basket, and social media could be taken away from us at any point, and they don't owe us an explanation, and it could be done and over. So it's super important that you implement a process like we talked about. One of the big things that is really great to have is a CRM system. So having a CRM system where you're storing information about your clients and just, all of their, information that you need to keep communication with them. If Instagram and Facebook are your only means of doing that, I would highly recommend that you move to a CRM system. It's okay to communicate through those portals, but it is super important to have your clients in a system that you personally can reach out and follow up with them. And if that system were to go down, that you have that backup. And with CRM systems, there's cloud-based, there's, you can save it on your desktop and laptop. So I would totally recommend that. I use a CRM system for my business and a portal that holds all of my clients' information. So if social media were to go down, I can still contact them. I can still send them emails. I can still send them photos. I mean, you can send videos now. Videos is a great means of sending emails and things like that instead of sending a long wordy email. So that's just my tip. And those 6 hours, I think for me it was a break. I knew that it was down, so I didn't have to keep checking my phone or making sure that, seeing how many likes I got or, really responding to anything. So for me, it was a great break. But like you said, it was definitely a wake up call to figure out, what good processes do I have in place to ensure that I have all the contacts of my clients and all the information that I need, or even a connection. Maybe there's a great connection that you made. Don't just keep it on Facebook or Instagram. Definitely move it to, somewhere where you have access to it. How about you, Carol? How is it for you?
it was an aha moment, an eye opener.
Yes.
I too enjoyed the break, actually, and then I focused on, because I did invest in a members only portal through
Oh,
our Mighty
nice.
Networks app. So, Beautiful Faces Going Places, Women's Success Network, we have our own app. So I was
Mm,
able to, send a little video communication to everyone about upcoming events. And so, yeah, so it is so important for us to have other ways and other means to communicate with our clients, prospective clients, our tribe, our members. So yeah, absolutely. I took that time out and enjoyed the break
yeah.
actually, and focused on, okay, let's work on some of these other back office systems, if
Hmm.
you will. So yeah, but it was an eye opener and made me realize how much I really do rely on social media. Then
Hmm.
I also moved on to LinkedIn and did some interaction and engaging and some posting and sharing there
Nice.
as well. And which was a great reminder that, there's Clubhouse, there's LinkedIn, yes, there's Facebook and Instagram, but it's just so important that as small business owners, that we really keep our website alive and
Yes.
vibrant and
Yes.
engaging, and then have, our lead magnets or special offers or freebies on there so that we can build our email lists
Hmm.
and with individuals that really care about who we are, what we do, and want what we have to offer. So, and then love and nurture them throughout the year consistently,
Hmm.
not only just in times of, crisis like yesterday, which I think was for some small business owners that totally rely
Scary. Yeah,
on
yeah.
Facebook. If they're really building their entire business on Facebook, that could be an issue. So the beautiful thing about having your own website, and growing and loving and nurturing your email list, is that, there it's your data, you own it. You're not
That's right.
borrowing or, social media, someone else's platforms. So
Hmm.
yeah, so I think it's important to diversify where you're
Yes,
spending your
absolutely.
time, but really work and focus on, owning your website and grow your email list, and then love and nurture them throughout the year consistently.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I love that. I love that, Carol. There is a system that I use. It's called Mailbox Power, and
Okay.
it's amazing. And it's a really great tool to have when you're trying to keep those connections, like with your clients or people that you're connecting with. You can send them a card, you can send them brownies, you can. So it's a great touch point with clients, and just to make people feel special, okay, the internet's down, but hey, I could still get snail mail, right? And get a card
Right.
or a postcard, and those things are actually more special right now because people don't typically get that. We're so used to our email. So when you get something in the mail that's not a bill, it's like, oh, this is nice.
That is really nice. No,
Yeah,
thank you so much for bringing up Mailbox. I've heard of it. I
it's
have not
awesome.
used it, but what a great way to stay in touch with your clients, your clientele, or even, just individuals that you want to build relationships with over time, because you never know as
Absolutely.
you nurture those relationships, it may lead to a collaboration opportunity
Yeah,
or maybe a referral. So it's not always about a sale right now. So it's about building long-term relationships, right? Building out your
absolutely.
network and
Yes.
support team, and building out your network of friends, and business friends. So yeah, so thank you so much. What a great way to stay in touch with your clients, and love on them, nurture them through over time. So I love that. Yeah,
Wonderful.
so any other thoughts, advice, or success tips that you would love to share with our viewers?
I did want to share, Carol, because
Yeah.
what you offer, you provide is a great platform, for other women and just business owners to really meet and collaborate. It's so important that we continue to network like this, and also, finding those groups, that you can network with. It's important to have that base, that family, especially entrepreneurs. We're on our own. So being able to collaborate with people like you, Carol, and even those in our group, it just helps. It helps to keep the focus and to know, you're not the only one, or, something you're struggling with that month. We have support, with each other. And so I encourage, entrepreneurs and anyone out there, if you're just starting your business, definitely find a network. It's so important. Networking and like you said, building those relationships are so crucial to our success, to the success of our business, the success of others, other businesses. So I highly encourage it. Definitely find a great network and stay connected, because that's the way you're going to build your business. You can't do it alone.
I love that, Maxine. You're absolutely right. We cannot do this alone, right? We all need a support network, a
Yes.
place where you can get information, resources, and or just kind of do a little bit of brainstorming, right? Bounce off
Yeah.
some ideas, or share your struggles and your challenges, because we're all, as entrepreneurs and small business owners, kind of experiencing the same types of
Yes.
challenges.
Yes.
And sometimes we love our family and our friends, but they may not be understand the types of
No.
challenges that we're facing, or the things that are keeping us up at night, right?
Right.
And you're absolutely right. It is so important to surround yourselves. I always say surround yourself with brilliance, with like-minded individuals that
Yes.
really truly
Yes.
want to help support you and see you succeed. And if they don't know it or don't have the answers, they know someone, right?
That's
So
right.
it's not about who you know. I like to say it's about who knows you, which is why I created beautifulfacesgoingplaces.com.
Yeah.
This is a great place to connect with like-minded individuals, really to highlight, your services. And we can now leverage technology, which we've talked about here today with Maxine, leveraging technology. We are in a very gifted space. I truly believe it's a gift
It
that we've
is.
been given. And I just want to see everyone succeed. And Maxine, I just so love and appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining us here today, for allowing me the opportunity to do a business spotlight on you. You are making waves in the world and impacting small business owners in so many different ways by helping them manage their inbox, their social media management, and just all of the day-to-day back office tasks. It's with systems and processes so that they can focus on their zone of genius. So thank you for all that you
Thank you
do.
so much, Carol.
Yeah.
I love what you're doing, what you're creating, and the beautiful faces. It's genius. And it really is a way to connect with so many people around the world, not just here in the US. So I appreciate what you're doing. It's awesome.
Thank you, Maxine. Now, one last question. Where is the best place for our viewers or anyone watching the replay here to connect with you and to learn more about your services or to schedule that one-to-one strategy call?
Awesome. Yeah. So LinkedIn is definitely my platform of preference. I love LinkedIn. You can find me just by my name, Maxine Serrano, and I am at LinkedIn. I do have a page, the Inbox Check, and also Instagram. So Instagram, it's just the Inbox Check, and you'll be able to find me and see some of my posts and some of the services that I offer. And I always like to give these little tips. So if you're meeting people and they say to you, hey, can you resend me that email? I can't find it. Or, oh, can you resend that link to that meeting? I can't find it. Those are definitely tips to listen out to and think, hey, I know someone who can help you, the inbox chick. So those are just two little things that I like to give people and leave them with, that when you are meeting with someone and they're saying those keywords, definitely refer them to us. And hopefully we can help them get more organized so they don't have to have those things resent to them.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Maxine. Have a great day. And yeah, I just want to send you lots of love and love what you
Thank
do.
you. Thank you, Carol.
Thank
Have
you,
a
and
great
bye,
day.
Nick. Take care.